This is chapter number 15, area and perimeter of triangle and quadrilateral. Now, here we complete the chapter number 12, area theorem, and after that there are two chapters. One chapter is construction, 13, chapter number 13, and another chapter is construction, chapter number 14. But I just skip both of these chapters because these two chapters is only we have to do in the classroom, because this is most important two construction chapters. I think in video upload, in this video we can't do this type of geometrical construction, because the values, the arc, the construction, you have to do it practically. So therefore we have start this chapter number 15. I think the most important chapter in our syllabus, 15, because in class 10 the formation of these chapters also included. There are 3 exercises in this chapter and a lot of, you see, 31, 30, 39 examples. So very important chapter. 15.1, 15.2, 15.3. The 3 important chapters are here. So today we're gonna start with the formation, because the formation is very important. If you don't know the formation, you can't do this type of sum. So first of all, first, perimeter of square. Four into side unit. Area of square. Side into side unit. Perimeter of rectangle. 2 into length plus breadth unit. Area of rectangle. Length into breadth unit square. This should be unit square, because area always should be square unit or unit square. Now diagonal of square. Diagonal of square should be √2 into side unit. Diagonal of rectangle. This should be root over L square plus B square unit, where L equal to length and B equal to breadth. Now after that we have to deal with the triangle. First, area of the triangle equal to half into base into height unit square. Now Suppose this kind of triangle, this is a right angle triangle where this height, this is given as 4 and this base is given as 5. We can find the area should be half into 4 into 5 equal to 10 square unit. Or this kind of sum, suppose this is a triangle, we know only the base is 6 and we know a perpendicular is drawn on the base, this should be 3, so therefore half into base into height 9 square unit. This type of sum we can do by using this formation, area of the triangle half into base into height. But if 3 sides of a triangle is given, so therefore area of triangle equal to root over s minus a, s minus b, s minus c, where s equal to semi perimeter or a plus b plus c by 2. S is semi perimeter, and a, b, c are the 3 sides, of triangle. It means, suppose a triangle is given as this is 6, this is 8, this is 10, therefore we can do with the help of this formation. This should be, first of all we have to find s equal to 6 plus 10 plus 8 by 2. It means 14, 10, 24 by 2, 12. So therefore the area should be 12 into 12 minus a means 6, 12 minus b means 10, 12 minus c means 8. After subtracting those values, we have to find the square root. So the square root should be the answer and its unit should be square unit. Here we have to deal with the Pythagoras theorem. So Pythagoras theorem means height square plus base square equal to hypotenuse square. Very important formation for not only in class 9, class 10, class 11, 12 also. Suppose this is an right angle triangle, so the opposite side should be the hypotenuse. So hypotenuse square equal to height square plus base square. Now after that we're going to use the formula of parallelogram. So area of parallelogram should be base into height. The formation is base into height, and after that area of rhombus. So area of rhombus equal to half into product of the diagonals, half into product of the diagonals, and the last one should be area of the trapezium equal to half into sum of the parallel sides into height. Means if this trapezium is given as this is 6, this is 10, and one perpendicular is given that which height is 8. The area should be half into sum of the parallel sides means 6 plus 10, 6 plus 10, and height should be 8. So 6 plus 10, 16 into 4, the area should be 64 square unit, and all of this area should be in square unit. So today we just discuss the formation of this chapter. This is a mensuration chapter. So when you're gonna start the chapter number 15, the first page, you first copy this formation, but not the examples. Examples, I just use those examples for discussing this formation. But first of all, you have to write total formation of 1 to 12 of this formula, and after that, if I gonna add 2 or 3 formula, so just remaining those pages, so I can write 2 or 3 formulas later. So this is very important chapter. So first of all, you have to copy this formation.